everybody, how you doing? Got an interesting story for you out of Miami. Dolphins GM Jeff Ireland has apologized to wide receiver Dez Bryant, who was drafted by the Dallas Cowboys, for asking Bryant in a pre-draft meeting if his mother was ever a prostitute. Probably not the most professional, respectful question you could ask a guy. And I find it ironic that all we hear about heading up to the NFL draft is players having good character, showing really good judgment. And we've got an NFL GM showing really bad judgment by asking a disrespectful question like that. And I give Dez Bryant a lot of credit. That's all we heard about him. Oh, character flaws, character issues, shows bad judgment. And he showed really good judgment by not snapping when someone asked him a disrespectful question like that. Gotta give Dez Bryant some credit. Who knows? If this story leaked before the draft, maybe Dez Bryant would have been drafted higher than 24th overall. It's possible. Now, I will say this. Jeff Ireland is trying to compile as much information about players that they potentially could spend millions on. And I think he had to have had a good reason in his mind at the time to ask a question like this. I doubt that they sat down and he said, Dez, what do you like best about playing wide receiver? By the way, was your mother ever a prostitute? I doubt it went down like that. But after saying all of that, it doesn't mean that the question was appropriate, in good taste, professional, any of that. It's actually the opposite of all of that. I'm just saying I think that he had to have had a reason to come to this question in the first place. But, here's another but. If you're Jeff Ireland, you have to think about it like this. What if this gets out? What if Dez Bryant tells someone who tells someone who tells someone, and all of a sudden this is a story, this is big news? How's that going to reflect on me? How's that going to reflect on the Miami Dolphins? How's that going to reflect on the NFL as a whole? Not well. So even though you're trying to get all this information, you're trying to get these details that might be private in nature, some things might be better left unexplored. I'm Brian No, and that's a no-brainer.